Welcome back for the Mobile Gaming Fanatics. I'm MyTyme, this is Top Drives, and the focus of today's video is going to be on the Premier After Party and the MC12 Prelims. Okay, I'm going to be talking between the two of them kind of side by side because the points I'm going to make are going to overlap into both of them and to explain reasons why I'm doing some things and not other things. First of all, let's come in, just show you the cars. So we've still got the silver screen carbon fibre packs up for grabs because for the after party it's only silver screen cars, 5 of them. We've then got Nissan and Land Rover packs up for grabs because for the MC12 Stradale it is Nissan and Land Rover. Now notice the Land Rover is only the premium pack, so you're not guaranteed an ultra rare car, whereas in the Nissan carbon fibres you are. But are they worth getting? I'm not going to come on to that yet, and I'll come in and tell you what I am doing at the moment. So for the MC12 Stradale, we'll start here with the prelims. I've had a look. I can't get top 2 ranks, okay? I'm pretty sure without, well, I'm positive, without improving my deck, 3 Nissans, 2 Land Rovers, I can't get top 10. Now, it's all snow. I've seen that, played some matches, I know what to expect. Realistically for me, I can remain in the top 50. So, what am I going to be doing then? Well, we can see again here, there's a load of Range Rovers as prizes. I've already got the Range Rover Velar, which is great. In fact, I'm using it in this event. So I'm already confident that Range Rovers or Land Rovers are going to be used in the final. Probably at least 2, maybe 3, because they're giving them away as prizes, they're putting packs out there, everything. So what I have come and done now is, rather than focusing on this event, I'm preparing myself for the final, because I'm now forward thinking and planning what I'm going to need. So for this event, for example, I will bring in the 3 Nissans that I have, which are off-road. Now, yes, I've done one of my Datsuns as a drag version of it just because, well, I had to, and I was only ever really using one, so I thought I'd build this other one a different way. Obviously in this event, I wish it would have been just a normal 323 version, but hey ho. So I then also go into Land Rover. What I'm doing now is I'm using both my Velar and Autobiography in the fight, like for this actual challenge, but I'm also working on my Range Rover Sport. I'm finishing this off, so this is going to be almost maxed. It'll be maxed before the end of the oh, that was close. I just wanted to show you where it is. It'll be maxed by the end, right? So I'm going to max this out because there's a good chance I'm going to need some Range Rovers in the final. Now, yes, I could max the Range Rover Autobiography Evoke because it's an epic, and maybe that would be a better thing to do. However, hold that thought for a second. I've picked the one Range Rover out of all my ultra rares that I want to max the most at the moment, which is the Sport, and I may do a second one as well. I've got enough super rares, and I've also been working on the Land Rover Discovery 5 just to give myself an extra super rare in case there's a little, chop and change around with the RQ points. If for some reason it's not a million RQ points, I want to have just 1 or 2 other Range Rovers to potentially use. But I'm also then thinking that the requirements are going to be off-road or great exhibition or something like that, so I could look at the UK. But more specifically for me, because I don't have many Jags like the F Paces, the I Paces, etc. Oops, what happened there? Bentley is going to be potentially a key manufacturer for me in the final. So I have the Bentayga W12 maxed out. I've also pulled the Bentley Bentayga Diesel. So now my aim is to max this Diesel baby out with the rest of my ultra rares, because then I'm going to have what I think is 4 decent cars potentially for the final. Now they could mix it up. It could be some asphalt and some off-road, or those kind of surfaces, in which case I still have some Bentleys already done. I still have some Aston Martins, I've got some other cars. This is also a car that I want to do at some stage. I've seen it, it's a decent, very decent all-surface epic, so I wanted to max it anyway. So for me, it's better for me to use my resources to prepare for this WC12 final and give myself the best shot at getting that prize car than it is for me to spend it on improving cars for this prelims. I'm happy to just stay in the top 50 if I can and take it from there. I already know that with the way I have set my team up, and I'm lacking the cars to be able to make it into the top 10, so it's cool. So this is what I'm planning for. I am planning for the MC12 final. I am buying packs, I'm ceramic packs here, there, whatever, you know, cash I'm getting, selling a few cars every time I get a bit, open a pack, trying to get lucky, trying to get an extra ultra rare just so I can get a bit more cash. In fact, in a moment we'll do it. We'll come open a pack. Let's do it now. Say we're keeping above the 300,000. Good, let's come in, let's open a ceramic pack, see if we can get lucky. We're just after ultra rares really. We're not after anything in particular. I've got some spare epics at the moment. Ultra rares, that's what I'm hoping for. So we'll come through, obviously sell the rest of these cars, and there we go, bam, perfect. Like, I couldn't ask for anything better. I'm not going to build it. Another ultra rare, absolutely perfect. Then in tangent with that, we've got the Premier After Party. Now I already know that this requires 5 silver screen cars, so there is a theory which says that I should focus on this event first, because let's look at the prizes. And when we see the prizes, they're pretty sweet, to be honest with you. Rank 1 to 3, you can get 5 carbon fibres. 4 to 10 is 3 carbon fibres. You get 2 up to 50, and you get a carbon fibre as long as you're in the top 150, which means the top 50% of people are guaranteed a carbon fibre. Finish outside of that, you are getting 3 ceramics. So as long as you've got 5 Jaguars, you're going to get something from here. Now, the key is, can I make the top 3? And the honest answer is no. My hand isn't good enough to make the top 3, okay? This is my best hand. There's no point trying to theory craft a team for you guys. You just got to take your 5 best cars, fastest cars, whatever you can, most upgraded cars. No, I can improve this hand by working on my Impreza and working on my Ford GT40. Working on both cars and bringing them in for both the Nissan and the DB9 would guarantee me, and I'm going to put it out there, will guarantee me a top 10 as long as I played the events. I'm pretty sure those 2 maxed out will get me top 10. But if we look at that, I'm using all those resources, which I don't really have at the moment, to move me from 2 carbon fibres to 3 carbon fibres. An extra 100 gold, an extra 20,000 cash. I can get 20,000 cash in a couple of events in the club, so that's not an issue. And the gold isn't enough to make a difference. For me, it's not a worthwhile investment. My aim here is just to try and stay as close to the top 10 as I can, if possible, and make a note of the people I'm playing, who I can beat, who I can't beat, on which track set, and give myself the best opportunity of remaining in the top 10 with these cars as they are. Now, I can make a slight improvement. I can max out my Porsche 911 by working on the last evolution of it. I would potentially do that if it made a difference, but from what I've seen so far, it's not going to make a difference at the moment. That's why I'm now focusing on the MC12, because that's where I think I've got a chance of potentially at least getting into the top bracket and maybe getting the prize card, depending on what the final track sets, etc. are. But I'm just forward thinking what it looks like it's going to be. So this is now kind of a, let's play it. Let's come in, let's try and pick our opponents strategically, you know, come here, we play Cyril. So we look and we're going to say, well, this is going to be a tough, yes, we can win on the G-Force, we could win on the fast circuit here, we're going to definitely take 2 defeats, and I don't know if we're going to win on the mile. 1703 I think is the weight of my 1703, 206. Let's just try fast circuit 1 mile. So this is Cyril, so I'm going to write Cyril down on the fast circuit and 1 mile, just so I remember. Now I'm going to see if I can win with my Hellcat against his, although they've both got the same weight. You will see it's here 1703 and 1703. Let's just see if I get that slight victory, which I think I do over the mile. I think it's part of the reason why I'm doing this. Then on the fast circuit, we know we can beat the DB10. We know we can beat the G-Force. So instead, we're going to throw the twisty circuit. We'll throw the Nissan there for the G-Force. You know, I'm going to. I think I'm going to lose less points with the 911 against the DB11. So I'll do this, and now we'll just skip it. I kind of know where I'm going to win and lose, so it's just a question of the drag. That's going to make the difference between winning and losing this race with this matchup, and we do win. So that was good. That Hellcat actually got me the victory, so I know if this track set comes up and Sil's there, I can play him. Now I do also need to remember that he may not have maxed out all his cars, for example the DB10. So I do need to keep an eye, because this may change. If he, by the end of the event, still got over 2 days, changes some of his cars, works on one of them or something, I may no longer be able to beat him. So it's important, if you then do lose to someone, to update your info. People don't do this. I don't blame you. It might seem like a really stupid thing to do and a really long-winded thing to do, but trust me, you can save yourself the hassle of playing the same person and beating them on one track set and losing them on another, and just forgetting which it is and giving away unnecessary defeats. Say for example Scott, if I lose to Scott, it's like a double header, as they say in football. Not only do I lose my 16 points or whatever, he gains 17 points. I've lost like 33 points to him in that one race. If it was someone down in 20th I'm playing, it's not such an issue because they're still quite a way away. So when you do them, losing isn't the issue. You got to just learn where you lost and then make the right decision next time. So for example, if I'm looking here with Scott, I get a couple of ties, or I can win this, I'm going to then lose. It's not a great track set for me. I come in here and I can win the quarter mile, I can win the hairpin, I can win the G-force, I tie, and I'm going to lose here. How badly am I going to lose? I have no idea, but I'm going to find out. So I don't know the name of the person yet, but I do know it's top drives. So what I do is I do top drive and I do 2, 2, 3, 6, 4. And I'll try it, okay, see how it goes, make a note of whether I win or lose. So the way to do it for me, I think, is still going to be, I mean, I could put the Hellcat, but I think with the bit of rain, I think it's still going to give the Lambo. I know the Lambo wins in the quarter mile. I still think it's going to give me troubles on the 0 to 100 as well. So we'll do this. So that is race 1. This is race 2. This is race 3. This is a tie, and we just have to pray that the defeat here isn't too great. Okay, if we get the victory, then marvelous. I know for looking forward, as long as I can still win the DB10 versus DB10, I can get through here, and we just about get that. So that's perfect for me. Now what I can then come and do is check. You see how he's no longer down as top drive, the actual name of Gerald is here, so I will now go there and put next to it, so cheers Gerald, and I will make a note. Okay, I was able to beat you. Now, just because I've had a couple of victories here, trust me, not top 3. Okay, it's not a top 3 hand. I don't even want to try and play these people, and I know they're going to have either the Audi R8 or you know, the Lamborghini or the Aston Martin DB11. So that is my focus now. My aim for the rest of the day, the next couple of days, get involved in these events, see if I can do some more, grind some daily events, play some clubs, get some cash. Tell you what, let's open up one more ceramic as well and just work on those couple of cars. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty convinced Land Rovers, it's not going to be just Land Rover. They're not going to make you have 5 Land Rovers. It'll probably be 3 at max, so you're going to need a couple other cars, which means there's 2 Bentleys I'm pretty sure are going to come in handy. So let's get that diesel maxed out with my spare ultra rares. The second ultra rare? No, okay, can't get too greedy, huh? Yeah, and just keep working on those. So hopefully, fingers crossed, come this final, I'm going to be in a position to attack that MC12. And if it does go wrong and I'm not close enough to get it, I should hopefully be close enough for tier 2, which is still going to be carbon fiber, probably an epic. So you know, it's still going to be a decent reward. So I've been MyTyme. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. So just before you head off, little tip: if you're going to try and do as well as you can in the Premier After Party, doesn't matter what tier you're in, if you want to try and move into the tier above, make a note of the people you're playing, make a note of the track sets you win and lose on them. and do your best to get those carbon fibers, because for a lot of people that is going to be a better prize than the MC12 Prelims. So just for me though, I'm looking towards the finals, hence why I'm not working on those epics in the Premier After Party. So thank you guys, I'll be back soon when we have some new events. Enjoy the rest of your day, see you soon.